Here's our exercise for an unambiguous grammar that has operators. It's the same grammar that I just showed you. There's no difference when it comes to that, but this time I'm having questions. Number one is very simple, just drawing with a parse tree for a very simple equation, which is A equals C plus B and C times B. Now, you'll notice the questions on the side here. Which level does, starting at 0, does the addition sign reside? And then the same thing for the multiplication symbol, so make sure you don't miss that. And then using the grammar above, which will always come in first, top down, expression or term. So go ahead and start drawing these out, and I'll have a more complex one here in a moment, but let's do this first, and then we'll get to the complex one after that. Here's our solution for the two here. So what I've got highlighted is our addition, that's right, hey, I got that right for a change, addition and multiplication. You'll notice, even though the only thing that's different between the two equations is literally the mathematical symbol, that's it, notice the parse trees are different. So think about it. Again, addition, where we have on the left-hand side here, you know that's going to be high on the tree, and everything else above that here, well, frankly, in the yellows is just getting down to the digits, or to the variables, I really should say, okay? So there's not really a big deal when it comes to that. But the addition needs to be higher than if we do some type of multiplication, which we have here on the right-hand side. And notice the multiplication is just one layer deeper than addition, which should make sense. Because pretend if we have, coming up, an equation that has both. We've got to make sure that the multiplication is at least a layer deeper than addition. Because of that, we need to take care of the multiplication that's going to end up hanging lower on the tree before we can start worrying about addition after that. So notice there's, even though it's a minor, looks like a minor difference between the two, it's really a big deal when it comes to how we solve based on order of the tree. I almost forgot part 2 here, and question number 2. Which one's always going to show up first or higher in both the trees between term and expression? Well, here's an answer. I mean, the drawn out answer for you. Expression's always going to happen first before term, period. Expression's kind of like the building block. We also get to it a lot earlier than we do a term. So term's always going to be lower in the tree than expression, because again, we got to go through expression just to get to term. So that's really your answer for part 2 of that question.